Hey everybody, hi, it's Vicki coming to you live from the Corona-free zone. This is kind of an informal, quick, impromptu update on all the things that happened today. So you'll excuse me if the format's a little shaky. I'm working on my digital everything like you guys are too, just so that I can keep you informed as to what's going on. So before I get started, it's going to be kind of a long video. I want to thank the staff, Rhonda, Tammy, Kelly. Thank you guys so much for everything that you do. We know that this isn't the easiest environment to work under, but I appreciate all your efforts to make sure that the services for the agents are done and their closings and their listings get through, and we're here to help and answer any of the questions that they may have for us. So that being said, I'm going to just kind of glance over here at my notes and see if I can update you guys on what happened today at Pro. So the recap was Pro had Pinellas County Sheriff's Department on, as well as the Florida Realtors Association, and these were kind of the topics that they went over in the broad highlights. Hillsborough County has decided that we are not an essential business. However, they erred on the side of leniency and said that agents could show property as long as they followed the strict guidelines of the CDC and used all the social distancing protocols in all instances. Real estate is considered an essential service under the 1999 Act that was passed in Pinellas County, where we fall under the Financial Services Act. Hillsborough County does not view real estate the same way, but as of today, as long as we use the guidelines, we're okay. So if you show in Hillsborough County, just know that you have to adhere to those guidelines. Under no terms do these guidelines limit liability from us from being sued by anybody. Liability always falls on us as the professionals to create a safe environment for our customers. So they did discuss a little bit that when this is all over, you know, there might be some attorneys that are out there, ambulance kind of chasers, that say, hey, did you contract the COVID-19 virus? Was it because you let someone in your house, your realtor pressured you to do so? So it's always a good thing to make sure that you have your agreement with your buyers and sellers in writing, that they understand that they're entering at their own risk. They, you know, keep your hands in your pockets, wash your hands, don't touch stuff, don't touch your face, you know, use the CDC guidelines while you're showing to keep you and your clients safe. Hillsborough for now has strict curfews that should not affect realtors, being that it's Monday through Thursday, 10 p.m. to 5 a.m., and Friday through Monday, 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. So it's the same all the time. I assume that Pinellas County will follow that guideline too. So just know if you're at the office after hours, it's 10 o'clock. Some of you guys are night owls. You just need to be careful that there probably will be a curfew in place because they just don't want people out roaming around. Evictions on rentals are being suspended until the 17th of April. That's the writ only. That doesn't mean that it starts all over again. The terms of the lease are still in place. The landlord has the right to collect. The court is just not processing the writs right now, and they'll pick back up where they left off when all of this calms down. Owners are still to pay their mortgage unless otherwise arranged with their mortgage company. There was a big, huge thing about that because there was discussion as to what happens if we have a huge glut of bank-owned properties that come after that, and I imagine that we'll see our fair share. Fannie and Freddie did come out and allow for appraisals to do virtual appraisals on the units, meaning they could do drive-bys because not all the sellers want them in the properties. And this has been approved by them, but it is not necessarily going to be okay with the lenders. You guys are going to have to check with your lending institutions and find out if those virtual appraisals are going to meet the guidelines that they want to have, because the servicing portfolios are different for everybody. Condo associations are stopping non-residents from going onto the community properties, and they have the power to do this. They filed and it was approved with the state. This could cause issues with closing, as they can stop inspectors, appraisers, and even the movers that go in. So if you have a condo listed, and we have lots and lots of condo property here, make sure that you're in touch with your condo association or your property manager to find out if they're adhering to these things, if they've instituted this, or if there's a special provision that you can do to get around this for your clients. So that's going to be super, super important to do that. Let me just look down and see if there's anything else that I missed. Oh, MLS is also effective Monday going to lift the ban on branded videos that can be placed in MLS, the MLS feed. They're doing so during this time because they understand that many buyers are going to be looking for alternative ways to view the properties versus just a physical showing. So as of Monday, any branded video you have that you want to upload, you may do so at this time. They did indicate that this is going to be a very temporary stay on that order. So I know a lot of you guys do great videos. I see you guys walking through properties all the time with, hey, I'm at, this particular house, and those things are fabulous, and I think a lot of buyers would like to see those, and it might ease some people's concerns on how to view property while we do that. So wanted to let you know that too. Days on market, this is not going to change. MLS came down today and said, no, your days on market are going to stay the same. We expect that as professionals, you understand that you have to communicate to buyers and sellers that property was on the market for a certain period of time, and it was during the COVID virus that this all came place, so might be why there's an extended marketing time. So they're not changing any of the days on market. Effective Monday as well, if you have to move a property temporarily off the market, we do not have to remove the sign. However, you are going to need to have that temporarily off the market addendum signed and in file, and it has to be in place. And the clear cooperative policy is going to stand in effect. It's not going to be an MLS because it's temporarily off the market. You cannot show it or market the property in any way. So as long as it's in that TOM status, that's exactly what it is. It can have the sign up there and people can call you, but you can't market it and you can't show it as long as it's in its temporary status, their temporary off the market status. Let me look down here and see if there's anything else that I missed. I think that's probably just about it for now. I am going to work on a Teams meeting for everybody for next week so that we can all join in a conversation with each other. That's a pretty cool little app I've been using with the other managers, and I think it might work really well for everybody to just kind of call in and we can kind of go over some of this stuff again. And if you missed, and hopefully this format that I'm putting this in on this YouTube channel is going to be an easier way for you guys to see the video and respond to it. So if you have any questions, you guys, continue to reach out to me. I'm here, phone, text, video conference, or email. I'm here to help you the best I can. So you guys have a super sparkly Friday. I hope your weekend works out well. Be safe out there, and let's see where this takes us next week. Have a great one. Bye.